Well, hello to my YouTube friends out there. I am back, and today is Saturday, and like I said before, sometimes I don't do videos on Saturday, but today was a good and then it was a sad day. I was invited, me and my husband, to attend a fish fry from one of the elders from our church that we belong to in the Bay Area. My husband grew up in this church, so one of the deacons here invited us to the fish fry, and a lot of the members from 310, they traveled here for the fish fry, and I spent the majority of the day with all of them, and it was amazing. The fish was amazing. They cooked catfish. His house was just beautiful, and in this backyard you can go out and you can see the delta and go outside his backyard and do fishing. It was a nice day, and everybody was just lovely, and it was good to see a lot of the church members from the church that was there. So I spent time with them, but I was getting ready, and my neighbor next door called me and gave me some bad news that my neighbor across the street, she had passed away. Now, I've been in my house over 22 years, going on 23 years. And this lady lived on the corner. And throughout the years, I think I've only seen her maybe 3 or 4 times. She worked and commuted, and then she got sick. And what she would do is she would park her car in the driveway and go in backwards and pull down her garage door, and didn't deal with anybody in the neighborhood. Always kept her blinds closed. I never seen her blind open the whole entire year since I've been here. So she died on the 11th, and Christian called me and told me. And it made me so sad when I heard the news, because when you live around somebody that long, and then you wonder, why was she over there for all that time and didn't deal with people? Well, one person she dealt with, and that was my husband. She had my husband pray for her. She also talked to my son about alarm system, to her son, about getting an alarm system hooked up. This was a couple of weeks ago. So apparently she went in the hospital, and she got sick, and they put her on life support. So apparently her sister requested the doctors take her off life support. So when we were leaving, I seen that they were taking stuff out of her house, just hauling stuff onto the truck and taking things out. And I noticed that there was a lady there that looked just like her, and I said to my husband, I bet you that's her sister, and it was. And her name was Lynette too. So I introduced myself to her and told her that, I had never seen the sister that much, but for the time I did see her, she pretty much kept to herself. She was a loner. But there's a little story to this. She said I think she's the baby girl, and I think she had a brother and another sister apparently, but she was gay, and her friend died a couple of years ago, but she never wanted her family to come visit her, and there was a reason why. She was a hoarder, and she had so much stuff hoarded in the house, and she was a smoker. And her sister told me it was so much smoke in the house that she can barely breathe. It was all in her clothes and everything for days. When she went in there to try to clean up, trash was everywhere. She would keep cigarette cartons stacked up. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen this program. It used to come on. It was called Hoarders. And what it was hoarders, and they would hoard when they're depressed, or they would get into a rut with themselves, and then they would keep family members away because that's their way of coping. And I was talking to her about that, and I was telling her, she's seeing my banner that in my garage that said where I'm retiring. My husband still's got that up there with my picture, and I told her that I had retired and I worked in psychiatry, and this was something that I dealt with quite a bit. with people that hoard. They steal, they take things, they put them in their pocket. If they got snacks, whatever, they steal and they just hoard. So we had to watch people like that, because you don't know what they might use them for. They can use those things for different things, especially when they're in a hospital. But when you're living alone, it's a different situation. They're stuck right in that element where they live around trash, they pile up trash, but to them, it's not. It's their coping, what they have to deal with. A lot of people don't understand. That's their way of coping in their world. And I felt so bad for her. And she said, I should have came and talked to you a long time ago. I said, oh, because I didn't know she was a hoarder, and I didn't know that she had lost her. It's so sad to me. I didn't know that she had lost her best friend years ago. So that right there affected her from hoarding. So anyway, we went to the fish fry, and then I went to Ulta. No, I went to CVS. And remember from my last video, I talked about the Ordale Clear for your lashes. Oh my God, don't buy that. It's very irritating, and it burned my eyes. I put it near my lash line, and it burned like hell. I had to take it back. And it was clear. So maybe that could have been a formula in it. It just wasn't very well. It just wasn't good. So I took it back. But I went to Ulta, and I bought 2 things from Ulta. And they have a 21-day off sale. So I bought 2 things. One is I was trying to get a pore filler. I noticed that in here and in here, my pores is so large. I was going to get the Benefit Pore Professional, but I didn't want to wait and try it or spend $39 for it or whatever. I bought the NYX Pore Filler, and I haven't opened it yet because I just got home with it. But I can open it on camera so that way I can see the texture of it. But there's people that I've watched that have hauled it, and they said there's pretty much no difference. You're not going to see too much of a difference in spending $8, $9 for something, and then it do the same thing. That happens. Instead of buying a high end, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I went this way to try the NYX, and I know NYX got some good stuff. So what I'm going to do is open this up. I'll see if I have anything over here. I hope everyone having a blessed day. I had a blessed day. It just threw me off about my neighbor when she passed. So yeah, I'm like, oh my God, I feel so bad for her. But God said so. Say the same. He said, when God says so, it's time to do what you gotta do. So when God says the thing to do, what can you do? Nothing. So anyway, this is what the pore filler looks like by NYX, and I want to see if it's like a silicone. No, it kind of looks like the Pore Professional, but it's supposed to fill in your pores. Oh, it's really, really smooth. So I'm gonna probably just dab it in. No smell, but it's really, really smooth. Yeah, I like that. So anyway, I got that, and my husband went, bless his heart, he went in with me, and he came up to the counter, and he's bringing me a Tarte. He bringing me another Tarte palette. He's bringing me brushes, and I said nope, don't need it, nope. But I bought one thing from the 21 Days of Beauty sale, and it is the Tarte Light Lashes Camera 4-in-1 mascara, and it's pretty good. I use it. I use it before I apply my lashes. I'll use it some days when I don't want to put lashes on, and I love it. And this is what it looks like. And this is the wand on it. It's long, so it gets it just got a faint smell to it, but it really gets in those lashes real good. I like this. Yeah, you just have funny smell to it, but it's okay. I got one of these I'm working on, so I wanted to get me another one. And that's it. That's all I bought. But I was really looking for a pore filler. Because that's the problem I've been having. And if you guys can see, I use what they call Essie by Estee Lauder. I've had it for a while. And I filled that in today. That was way earlier today. And it seemed to work. I've had it for a while, so I'm like, maybe I shouldn't use this. But it don't have an expiration date on it or anything like that. But I want to try the next one and see if it'll fill in my pores. Like the Elsie one that I use. We'll see which one is better. So anyway, I love you guys out there. Thank you guys so much for leaving your comments down below. I appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification button for more videos to come in the future. And you guys have a blessed weekend, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.